has been done to help you to prepare for the 1989 football season and for our game this Saturday. I'm going to take you through a sequential relaxation program like we've done in practice. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about performance cues. We'll give you some specific plays for Saturday's game, and then I'm going to talk about psychological pressure points that occur during the game that we need to take advantage of. So I want you now to assume a comfortable position and allow your eyes to close, and for several breathing cycles, quietly and passively listen to yourself breathe. And now turn your attention to just the exhalation phase of your breathing cycle. And relax as you exhale. Simply permit yourself to let go and relax more and more each time you exhale. Now, focus on your right foot and ankle. And as you exhale, notice the tension flow out of your right foot and ankle. Notice that foot and ankle becoming slightly heavy and more relaxed. As you notice this, allow your foot and ankle to sink down, and become totally supported by the floor. As you exhale, notice a sinking down of the foot into the supporting environment. And now, focus your attention on your left foot and ankle, and allow your left foot and ankle to let go and relax with each exhalation. Allow your left foot and ankle to become slightly heavy and more relaxed each time you exhale. At this time, move your attention to your right lower leg, your calf. As you focus on your calf, allow your muscles to relax, to let go as you exhale. Simply allow the tensions of the day to flow out of your lower leg as you exhale, and relax. Now move your attention to your left lower leg, and with each exhalation feel the muscles of your left calf sinking down and becoming slightly heavy and warm. And now move your attention to your right thigh and feel that part of your body relax as you exhale, and relax as you exhale. And now focus your attention on your left thigh. Feel and experience a letting go each time you exhale. Focus now on both legs and notice a comfortable heaviness develop with each exhalation as you experience the gentle pull of gravity on your legs. And now let the relaxation in your legs flow into your buttocks and hips as you exhale. Allow the muscles to relax and feel your buttocks sinking down into the supporting environment as you exhale. Now let that relaxation feeling flow into your trunk area as you exhale and relax. Feel your trunk sinking down and becoming comfortably heavy with each exhalation. Now focus your attention on your right arm and hand, and as you exhale, allow the relaxation feeling to flow into your right arm and hand. Feel it sinking down and becoming comfortably heavy and more relaxed with each exhalation. Now allow that relaxation feeling to move into your left arm, and feel your left arm becoming comfortably heavy and more relaxed with each exhalation. Now allow this relaxation to flow through your entire body with each exhalation. Feel, sense, and experience a comfortable heaviness and a general slowing down of your body. Allow your body now to establish its own pace and relax as you exhale. And relax as you exhale. Now I want to give you a few general things to think about as you prepare for the game. I want you to repeat these things after I say them. I am healthy, refreshed, and full of energy. I am in God's healing hands. I strive to be the best I can be. I will improve every day. I'm quick. I'm strong. I'm powerful. I'm proud to be a member of the Concordia Academy football team. Now, in preparing for our game this Saturday, you need to concentrate on what I call performance cues. Performance cues are simply short words or phrases that allow you to concentrate on certain things that you need to perform well. On offense, your performance cues would be the snap count, knowing when you're going to come off the football. Also, it would be your assignment, what you're supposed to do, who you're supposed to block. A third performance cue would be the technique you were to use, how you're supposed to do it. On defense, your performance cues would be correct alignment, where you line up, whether you read your key that told you where the play was going. So those are a few performance cues that you can think about as you go into a game. And now I'm going to take you through some mental rehearsal for our upcoming game by reading you a play with its formation, and then I will give you 5 seconds to rehearse that play in your mind. Now, a few suggestions on this. Number one, you need to be relaxed when you perform and in order to perform well. So I want you to practice that one breath relaxation technique that we've worked on in practice this week. Take a deep breath, hold it, and exhale, letting go of the tension and relaxing. As you breathe out, feel your body letting go of the tension, but yet becoming energetic as you exhale. Football is a game that requires violent bursts of speed and power, and you have to be able to energize yourself with your thoughts, but yet remain relaxed. Now, there are cue words that you can use to propel yourself into action. It may be go, hit, explode, fire, charge. Any one of those words can serve as a cue word for you to propel yourself into action. I would suggest that you pick out one of them. Think of that cue word after I read the play and see yourself explode into action. Now, you want to take an internal focus as you practice these plays. What I mean by that is you're seeing the play unfold from your own eyes. You're not viewing yourself like from a camera from up in the stands. You're actually living it yourself, and you want to make this as vivid and as real as it possibly can be for you. So you want to feel the movement, you want to sense the movement, you want to involve all of your senses that you possibly can in this. Now, if you can't get a real vivid image, but yet you can get a sense for the movement, that's okay too. The important thing is that you go through and rehearse your assignment and the movements you have for each of these plays, and that will help you perform better in Saturday's game. I'll read the play, I'll give you some time to think about your cue word, and then think about doing it in your own mind. Now, these plays are all run against a 6-2 front. Y right, 40. Y right, 9009. Y left, 41. Y left, 9002. Y right, 98. Y left, 46. Y right, 43. Y left, 42 option. Y right, 41 cutback. Y right, 99. Y right, motion right, 22 double dive. Y left, motion left, 1100. Y left, motion right, 56 veer. Y right, motion right, 56 load. Y left, motion right, 57 veer. Pro right X tight switch, 57 load. Pro right X tight, 96 draw. Pro left X tight, 9100 double. Pro left 23 double dive. Pro left 8001 halfback flat. Now, I've taken you through some of the basic plays that we plan to run this Saturday in our football game. Go over these plays at least once a day. And you can add any other plays that are in the scouting report to the ones that I've already put on this tape. By doing this, you're laying a mental blueprint for your performance on Saturday. And you will perform better because you are prepared both physically and mentally for this upcoming game. Now, what we would like you to be in, the mental state you want to be in, is in what's called a positive performance state. You need to be energized, confident, and positive. And you remember we said the goal of our mental training program for football was to help you control your thoughts before, during, and after a game. I've given you some preparation here as far as mental rehearsal. I've suggested to you that you need some cue words like charge, go, hit, explode, fire. Any one of those can serve to energize you, to propel you into action, to push your hot button so that you come off that football, whether you're on offense or defense, as hard as you can and make the play that you're capable of making. I want to leave you with one final thought as far as our game coming up on Saturday. And that has to do with psychological pressure points. I talked to you during early football about what this concept was. It involves what some people call the killer instinct. And I suggested that the killer instinct is simply an awareness of an opportunity plus some quick thinking. And these psychological pressure points occur during a game, at the start of the game, at the start of the half, after a turnover, after a score, or after a call by an official. And they can either be for us or against us, but they are psychological pressure points. What I mean by that is, at that point in time in the game, we need to have a cue word that activates us. And the cue word that I want for this week's game is attack. Now, when we score against De La Salle, the next time we're on defense, we want to think attack. We want to get a turnover, and when our offense gets the ball, we want to take it in and score. Every time that there is a pressure point in the game, when we score, or if they would score on us, we want to attack. We want to come back hard. If there's a bad call that goes against us, if they get a turnover in our territory, we have to turn that around mentally and attack. I want you to think about that. Have that in the back of your mind. The story I told you about the Soviet hockey team that played a very close period and a half with the Canadian team in the '84 Olympics, and then after they scored a goal, they scored within 2 minutes after that again. And they have programmed their athletes, after a score, to raise their level of play. Even though they think they're playing as hard as they can to get the score, after the score, they want to raise their level of play. And that's the way we want to be thinking going into this football game. That when we score, we want to attack. We don't want to let the other team off the hook, so to speak. We don't want to let them have a chance to come down and score on us. We want to either get a turnover and run it in for a touchdown, or we want to get the ball back and we want our offense to put it in the end zone for another score. And when that happens, we want to trigger ourselves to attack again. So on Saturday, if our defense gets a turnover, we need to concentrate on our performance cues and attack for a score. If we had a good performance in our first series of downs and scored, we want to attack the next time we're on offense. If we're ahead by 2 touchdowns or more, we want to attack. If we get a bad call by an official, we want to attack. So throughout the game on Saturday, anytime there is a turnover, a score, a bad call by an official, we want to think attack on the very next play. Because that's the key psychological pressure point. That's the time that we have to turn up our play just 1 notch. And if we do that, we will have the advantage. And the outcome of the game will take care of itself. We're going to play a great game on Saturday. I'm looking forward to it. Good luck. This is the end of the tape.